Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's Abbott, and you're watching the Easy Option Training course. In this video, I just want to give you a quick overview of what you need before you start trading, and to kind of go over the ThinkorSwim platform, which is with TD Ameritrade. So to get started, guess you'll be needing a TD Ameritrade account. I recommend them as a brokerage firm because they probably have one of the best customer service, and they have the best trading platform in regards to options. I also do recommend interactive brokers. They are the cheapest commissions, but their platform is not as good, which is why I usually advise for ThinkorSwim. Next, on your account level, you would want a level 3 option trading. You can contact me on how to get to that level, but usually when you answer questionnaires with the TD Ameritrade account, when you create a TD Ameritrade account, they'll try to approve you to a certain level. You could contact me or comment below on how to get to a level 3 option trading. However, with the paper account that comes with your TD Ameritrade account, does have level 3 option trading. So let's get to the ThinkorSwim platform. All right, so I've opened up the ThinkorSwim platform. Yours might look a little different than mine just because you just started your account. So let's kind of go over briefly what the platform kind of has and what features it has, and I'll try to get you set up the way mine is set up. Up top just shows you certain information. Here you want to change your account to margin. In the paper account, they provide two different accounts, the margin and IRA. Margin is your regular account and the IRA is your retirement account. Then you'll have your account information on the top left. That just shows you how much money you have in your account. Down below, these are your quick view of things. I have a quick chart. I think there are 4 more down here when you first start off, but you can kind of go and delete one. So you go delete gadget, and then you want on the next one go to switch gadgets, and then go to a quick chart. Here I have you can type in /ES. That's the futures for S&P 500. Then to go to certain changes, let's go to not drawing settings, go to, let's see, style settings and settings. There we go. So then in general, I think you can have everything kind of set as is. Maybe layout, show price subgraph, and overlap volume. On the price axis, I deleted or unchecked the fit studies and fit study markers. That way, if you have any studies on there, it doesn't squeeze the charts too much. Time axis, I put 3 days for 5 minutes, expansion area for 10, which shows you a little gap in front. As you see here, there's a little bit of a space here. So with the appearance, I have it as standard and candle. I don't know what the default is, but those are what I have, and show wicks. See, with equities, we're not looking for equities, not options. For futures, let's go with show volume subgraph, show open interest, and also highlight extended hour trading session down here. I think those should be set. The highlight extended hours trading session is you see this little highlighted area. Those are the hours that aren't the trading session from the 9:30 a.m. from Eastern time to 4 p.m. Eastern time that aren't. So let's go OK. Oh, and the futures trade 24/5, so it's all around the clock from Monday through Friday for the most part. So that should give you a similar preview of what I have here. Then let's go to the symbol here. This gadget, let's go with switch gadgets and go to quick quotes. Oh, sorry, not quick quote. Let's go with watch list. There we go. And let's go with creating a new one. So go here, click on the little gear, and let's create watch list. Here I want to type in indices. Then I go with /ES, which is the S&P 500 futures contract, then /NQ, which is the NASDAQ, /YM, /TF. So those are the four major indices, but with their futures contract. That way you kind of see the action that happens during the market open and after market. I also included /VX, which is the futures for volatility index. The volatility index is how much price movement there is in the current market. Usually people like to call it the fear index, but that's a futures contract for it. Now let's go to the actual indices. So go SPX, NDX, DJX, RUT, VIX. So those are the actual indices themselves. You cannot trade those. Later on, we can add some more. Items in this indices list. For example, I like to put in what the bonds are doing, treasury bonds are doing, sometimes foreign exchange. But as for now, I think this is a pretty good start. So go to save. I already have it up, so I'm going to go with cancel. And that should give you a comprehensive list. And then we want to change what's being displayed. So let's go with symbol. Right next to symbol, you see a gray box over here. Go to customize. What I have here is symbol, last, net change, and percent change. If there are any others, you can remove the items themselves. And you go search through what is on the left column to add into the column on the right. The reason why I put percent change and a net change, I think percent change is very helpful in showing you the relative change in the price of the given day rather than an absolute, because if you have a 5.5 move in the ES or the S&P 500, that's a 0.27. But if you have the NASDAQ moving 6 points, but that's only 0.15% change. So there's a difference even though the absolute numbers are the same. You want to see the absolute differences, or I mean the relative differences, or changes, sorry. And then click OK. And then down here, let's do the same with switching gadgets. Switch gadgets to watch list. And then I like to change. I changed mine to let's see. Go to public and Tasty Trade stocks. So Tasty Trade is a online network, media network that talks about option trading primarily, but they do have other information as well. I would recommend go checking them out. They do have a lot of great information on there. If you did want to add more gadgets, you just go down here, go to add gadgets, and see what other things you would want. You can even add Minesweeper and play here while you're kind of bored. So yeah, I remember these a long time ago. Oh, well, it didn't do so well. But let's not digress too much. And then, so your left side should be pretty set up pretty well. You can kind of change this so it doesn't zoom up as much. There you go. You change the settings there. Okay, cool. Next, let's look at your monitor tab, a trade and activity position. So this shows on the top portion, this shows you all the trades made today or the day, not the day before, but mostly today. Yes, because it says today's trade activity. Yeah. Next, down here is your position statement. This shows you what your current positions are, how many positions you're holding. So currently you can see I'm holding quite a few positions. on my paper accounts, in P&L for today, it shows you, and P&L for open. You can change what's being displayed here. I kind of left it as default. Kind of want to know what your delta is. That's the one thing I look at the most. So that's that. If you did want to change it, I guess you go here on the gearbox. And then let's go elsewhere. Let's go to the trade page. So the trade page is where you actually go and make, well, trades. So let's go with SPY, which is the ETF for S&P 500. Usually for expiration dates, because there are different types of expiration date. We'll go into that in a bit. But I like to go with the regular quarterlies and weeklies, spread as single, and the layout as, so let's go with the August, or open one of the months. So you go with delta, gamma, theta, vega. Leave the delta, but let's also change to option theoreticals and Greeks, and go with probability of being in the money. Change the theta to open interest, and basic and volume. So what the open interest shows you is how many trades are currently open, either long or short. And then the volume shows how many trades have been made today. And then usually with the strikes, just starting off, I like to go with 14, but I usually have it at all, just because I'll be trading very far away from the current price of the market. So that's for stocks and ETFs. Let's go with /ES, which is the futures. So it's taking a little bit of time. And then here it should be filters off, and your delta, your setups here should kind of stay the same. So hopefully yours will look similar to mine. And so we can get started.